Alright, my name is Tekken. This is my video on Season 3 Josie. I should really say Season 3 as a whole, and my opinions on it, and how I feel about Josie. So, if you know me, you know I main Josie. Josie's my favorite character in the game, and where she currently is in Season 3 is probably the best place that she has ever been in any of the 3 seasons so far. But I also think from a gameplay standpoint, this is probably the worst place that she has been. I think that Season 3 Josie has lost a lot of her character identity and has encroached a lot onto other characters. And I think that you can say this about a lot of characters in Season 3 Tekken, where a bunch of characters are doing this right now. And a lot of characters have lost a lot of what makes them who they are. So let's get started. The main 2 things that Josie should be focusing on all times are just counter hit baiting. You're supposed to be really good at baiting counter hits because of your super good counter hit tools, which is actually just enable counter hit just to show this. And I'll also remove sand approach. You have so many tools for counter hits. That's a counter hit launch. 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 She has a lot of counter hit launches, as you can see. She has so many. I think she has the most in the game. If not, then I don't know who has the most in the game, because honestly, that is so many counter hit launch opportunities. But yeah. A character like this that has all these counter hit options that hit on every height, low, medium, high, should not have high combo damage. That is the first thing I want to talk about. Josie's combo damage is insanely good in Tekken in Season 3. In the current meta of Season 3, it's a bit on the lower end, don't get me wrong, but it should never be this high. And I think, generally speaking, in Season 3, every character does about 30%, like 20 to 30% more damage than they should. I think her Season 2 and Season 1 damage, even though I complained about it in the past, is probably the most ideal that it should be. I complained about it because I was not good at the game during that time. And I just wanted more damage. But now that I have stronger fundamentals in Tekken 7, it's much easier to win games with just using those fundamentals. But combos are necessary now. In old Tekken, in Season 1 and Season 2, combos were strong, yeah, but poking was more of an option. With the amount of damage that people do in Season 3, combos are a lot more necessary, and you need to use really good combos. You need to do good combos. Otherwise, you're going to lose out to everybody else who's doing the same thing and just has really good damage. Josie should only be doing 57 damage on a combo. That's all I think she should be doing. Her old bread and butter combo. Her old bread and butter combo. 57 damage. Without wall splat, of course. 57 damage. Not including the wall. 57. That's okay. It's on the low end. It should be on the low end. Her wall carry combo. Oop, I delayed that on accident. I don't know why. Her old wall carry combo. 56 damage. 56, 1 less damage. But you would overall net more damage if you use it optimally and use it for the right distances when, what do you call it? When forward 2, 3, 4 wouldn't net the right amount of distance for the wall splat. It rewarded good thinking, right? Understanding when and where to use the right combo. Now, in Season 3, we have a combo that does both of those things. High damage, or higher damage, generally speaking, than the wall combo or wall carry combo, and a combo that gives more distance than the traditional wall carry combo. And that just, it makes no sense why it has to be like that. $63 damage. 63 damage. That's way more damage. Has way more wall carry potential. Way more. Like, it's not even funny. You can get so close to the wall, and you have such good wall carry now. Everybody has really good wall carry now this season. Josie's no different. Yeah. She should not have amazing wall carry either. I think that she should have moderately good wall carry. That's really good wall carry. In the grand scheme of things, this is just a general problem with Season 3 Tekken. Like, you can't just, like, relegate it to one character. If you look at the grand scheme of things, yeah, you'll look at Josie and be like, her wall carry isn't as good as Dragunov or Lee still. They still have, like, the best wall carry in the game. True, but they have high execution. And execution makes a difference in what a character should be able to do. Characters with high execution should be rewarded more. Kazuya should be rewarded more. Heihachi should be rewarded more. Lee should be rewarded more. Yoshi players who are able to understand how Yoshi works should be rewarded more than Josie. But that is not the case. In the current state of Tekken, I think that a TGP Josie player and a TGP Kazuya player were to go against each other, if they both knew the matchup, I think that Kazuya would lose 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 rounds. Or would win 4 out of 10. And Josie would win 6 out of 10. Just because of how they've made Season 3 characters. Of course, this is just me. I'm not a high-ranked player. I'm only Byakuya. But this is just my view on the game right now. There's just a lot of problems that persist. Characters do a lot of damage when they shouldn't be. Highest damage combos in Season 3 were like Season 2 and Season 1, 72. Though people, when they see like 72 damage in a combo, they get really like excited. That's how it was before. 72 damage was a lot. That was a lot. That was a time when most characters, their combo damage would be less than 60. Or like 62-ish. 62, a bit lower. But like netting more than 60 damage in a combo meant your character did a lot more damage. Josie did 57, usually. Elisa did like 65-ish. I think her default, like her main combo did 65 that a lot of people used. Nina also had low combo damage too, but really good wall carry potential with another hard input with instant wall standing ones. But combo damage is super easy now in Season 3. I'm not sure if this was always in Tekken. If this was always in Season 3 of Tekken. Or always in Tekken 7, sorry. But Elisa has a 73 damage combo that's super easy to perform. Sure, she has to be in Chainsaw, but it's not hard to get in Chainsaw. She has so many different ways to get into Chainsaw. Right? And Chainsaw itself is already a pretty scary stance to deal with. Just because of all the things it offers. Excuse me. Sorry. But yeah. Super easy. And this character was originally the poking character in this game. She had really strong pokes. Super good lows. Pretty good mids. Somewhat oppressive mids sometimes. That lead into her good lows. One of the best hop kicks in the game. And when they changed that combo, so they made it easier to perform and they change one of the necessary things you need to do in that combo. Oh. What is it? I know there's like a connection. There's like, I forgot the input. I forgot, but there is a harder thing. You used to need to mini dash in the combo. You need to do a mini dash into down 3. But they removed the need to do that because you have a higher damage version of this combo now. Net 67 damage without wall. And the old combo used to do like 65. Nets you more damage, easier to do, there's no execution needed. You just press the buttons as they come. You don't need to time anything. Mini dashes are super difficult. You don't need to do that anymore. Mini dashes in general are super difficult. They're really hard to do. Not everybody can do it. I can't do them. I can do instant while running, but I can't do, what do you call it? That kind of input. But yeah. Let's take a look at a character who has to do super difficult things in order to get combo damage. You saw how easy Lisa's 73 damage combo is. And she has other high damage combos. But let's take a look at, let's see here. On DLC. Here we go. Lee. Let's take a look at Lee and what he needs to do in order to get some high combo damage. Lee has some really good combo damage, but all of them are locked behind like execution. Like even in the sample combo, I'll use a sample combo because I don't play Lee. He has this move, which this move is in itself is super annoying to input and super uncomfortable if you're not used to playing Lee. There is no other move in the game that has this input. Down, down, back. There is no other move in this game that has this input. So that in itself is super uncomfortable to input. Not only that, you have to make use of fundamental generic moves. You have to do a delayed hop kick here. That's what you need to do. You need to do delayed hop kick. If you don't do it, if you do it too fast, you use up forward 4. You lose your advantage. You can see. And you don't get the combo. If you do it too late, too far to continue your combo, or traditionally, so yeah. So this combo, I'm just gonna do it. $73 damage combo, infinitely harder already than Lisa's combo. You have this awkward input. You have this. You have to do one misstep cancel. Which one misstep cancel isn't that bad, but misstep canceling in general is super annoying and takes a lot of practice, and I respect anyone that can do misstep cancels from back 2. So in order to do misstep from back 2, just to explain how the combo works, is that you need to do back 2, and then you need to tap forward. You just tap forward. But you can't hold forward, which is more intuitive for people to hold forward. You legitimately just have to tap it. If you were using off of standard 2D notation, it's 6-5, 6-5, 6-5. You literally, all you need to do this. Like, I'm gonna try do an example here. Like, I'll put it on my knee. This is super difficult. It is not an easy thing to do. Especially if you put it on your knee, like I am doing right here. It is not easy. It is one of the hardest things to get in this game and be good with. But you need to do one, which is not that bad. But when you have to do Lee's wall carry combos, you have to be able to chain multiple of those ones together. I can't do them. I can't consistently do it at the very least. I'll probably get it 1 in 100 attempts. 1 in 100. But yeah. Well, you need to do a misstep cancel. And then you need to press forward 2-1. So, together, looks like this. Oop, that was a late. Already a much harder combo than Elisa's. Super simple. You can't mash anything out there. If you mash any of those buttons out, you'll fuck up the combo. Going back to Josie. Let's see what of Josie's highest damage combos. As we talked before. I'm gonna be all over the place with this. I'm just getting all my thoughts out whenever they pop in my head. Josie's highest damage combo, or like her consistent high damage combo, is off of this. All you need to do to get this move out is just spam forward 3, pretty much, to get this loop. This loop is super easy if you mash forward 3. 72 damage. 72 damage. And of course you have this one, which is a bit harder, admittedly, but it's not any more difficult. I don't think you can't mash out the forward 3 in this one, but the timing is much easier, and you can hold forward the entire time. You just have to get the timing down. My timing's all messed up now. You can actually double tap it. That's what I used to do. Oh, I guess not. I guess I can't do this anymore. But yeah, you can see the problems that arise when you look at this. Simple execution, high damage, versus hard execution, high damage. You're more likely to drop the hard damage combos on the complex characters. You're very unlikely to drop them on like characters like Josie. Like, besides this one, pretty much every other combo she has is super simple. Like this one, super simple combo, results in super high damage. What is that? There's only 2 cases where a character with simple there's only one case that a character with simple execution should have higher combo damage, and that should be that their fundamentals have to be garbage in order for them to have high combo damage to compensate. There should be either your character has amazing tools and low combo damage, like this, like that. High, really good fundamentals, really low combo damage, or high combo damage and really bad fundamentals, which is Lucky Chloe. Or you can have both of these things if you put in mechanical complexity into the character. That is the only time that works. Let me explain a little bit of why Lucky Chloe's bad. The main thing is that she's fairly slow. She doesn't have any really good lows that are super fast, that are safe. That's one thing. Another thing is that she has a really bad hop kick. Even though she's one of the new characters and all the new characters have hop kicks. Everyone is -13. Hers is -15, which is launch punishable by pretty much everyone in the cast. But yeah. But her combo damage is really good. Oopsies. Well, you can already see that I fucked up the combo and 79 damage. I think I need to do. Is it back one? Yeah, it's back one. So it'd be like. $104 damage. I actually need to do 2, 2, back 1. I think that's the combo. I don't know her wall combo. I haven't played Lucky Chloe in so long. No, she has something, but she can net high damage. That's the point. But her fundamentals are weak. Her down forward 1, it's decent. It's decent. But for a down forward 1 that doesn't have any connections, I believe it's actually Oh, it's still -1. It's actually okay. It's an elbow, which is a good property. Her jabs. They're pretty bad, actually. You can interrupt this. You can launch in between, I think. Her 12-frame Punisher. Save. She's super slow in a lot of her moves. She doesn't have super fast moves. But of course, you won't actually worry about any of this stuff when you're just like in lower ranks. This is more like high professional play, not where I currently am, like higher than me. I'll still struggle against Lucky Chloe's if I haven't recently studied like the matchup. Yeah. But you can see, as an example, she's a character that has really bad fundamentals, sees basically no tournament play because of how bad she is, but has insanely good combo damage. Kazumi is a character whose damage, I think, is where it should be. Kazumi's damage is pretty mediocre, but that's because her fundamentals are so strong, and I don't know why they didn't apply this to every other character. 1. She has the Mishima jab string. That's the best jab string in the game besides Gigas' 1-2. Mishima jab string has the option for the 25 damage knockdown or the 27 plus 4 standing 27 damage combo. Her whiff punishment is pretty garbajo. Or not, her whiff punishment is pretty good. I meant to say her whiff punishment combos are pretty eh. Her highest damage combo from normal hit is this. Hold on. It's been a while since I played Kazumi. She doesn't have super hard execution. It's just that I'm not used to using laser input as much anymore. Bruh. Oh my god, my timing's just bad. I used to play a lot of Kazumi too. Is that not a hit? My muscle memory's telling me this hits. I guess not. I guess you can do that, but I know that should hit. Maybe it's only one down forward one in that combo. Yeah, it's only one. 66, only one. And on this one, you would do something like that, 56 damage. That's the extent of her thing. But super strong fundamentals, one of the best down forward ones in the game. Has a good extension at the wall, results in super good combo damage too. Overwhelms your opponent with super strong fundamentals. Has the best wall damage in the game, pretty much. In my opinion, or at least from like standard Tekken characters. If you have like characters like Geese and Akuma, you'll have higher wall combo damage. But that's 35 damage. Or 34 damage. Why am I like so bad at this? All of a sudden. 34 damage off of a wall combo That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. What she loses, see what she gains from having low, like, what do you call it? From low normal combos from mid screen, is that she has really good mid stage. She has really, really good wall damage, and not only does she have really good wall damage, she also has really good options to resplat people in the wall with moves like this that actually wall splat. She has so many good tools. She thinks you're gonna stand up, you have to go for this. Or she might go for down back 4, which gives her +4, which gives her enough frame advantage that this will never be interruptible. She's just good. So yeah. Kazumi is a character who exists in a good state right now. Or, I should say, she exists in a bad state in the current game state because of her damage, but that's just because of the climate that that the game is in right now. But she is somebody who has been allowed to stay true to her character identity. Very focused on pokes. Super good pokes, and some of the best pokes in the game. One of the best tracking moves in the game too. 15 frame tracking. +4 makes this guaranteed. Sure, she has a really bad hop kick that doesn't even hit from round start because of has a lot of ranging issues. And people say Armor King has the worst one, but I'm pretty sure they're tied. Yeah. Has a pretty okay. She has a pretty bad. What do you call it? She has a pretty bad magic 4. You can't get anything off of it if it's at tip range. Your only option is from getting it from close range, and you have to do back 4 or back 2. That is literally your only option. But yeah. But she's a good example of a character who has strong, overwhelming tools, but nets low damage to compensate, and has like fairly easy execution. She is where she should be. Excuse me. She is where she should be. This is a good example of a character who's how they should be. But right now, there's no true reason to play Kazumi when other characters can do her job better. Just like with Dragunov. I should actually demonstrate this before I end the video. This is just me ranting for about 30 minutes. Well, let's talk about Dragunov. What did Dragunov used to offer? Dragunov used to offer wall carry. Now, basically everybody has good wall carry. Dragunov no longer has super good wall carry. In comparison, at least. He has slightly better wall carry than everybody else. That's all he has. Slightly better. Slightly. Not a lot. Not enough that you would pick him just specifically for wall carry, I would say. I forgot how to end that. I think it's forward 1+2 actually. You have to get a bit closer. But you can already see that's some really good wall carry. That's way better than Josie's old original wall carry combo. But it's hard to do. You have to do crouch dash and cancels, which are hard to do. You can see already it nets low damage too. It's 56 damage just like Josie's, but it makes it up by having really good like wall carry distance. You also had the other one. Like swallow some saliva, now it's like really fucking me up. Yeah, the other one. That look like this, I think. It's been a while since I played Dragunov. I used to play him a little bit too. Damn. I know that we can't do his pre-nerf on Season 3, but I'm pretty sure they only nerfed 3-1 crouch dash speed They removed it from being able to be used in filler. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do that again. But you can get some really far distance with Dragunov. And that was one of the reasons to play him before. Because of his super good wall carry. Oh, I fucked that one up. I meant to do, 4-1. But I fucked that up. I think I'm gonna go for the easier option. I don't think it wall splats, but I just want to demonstrate how far you can get someone. This is basically 4/5 of the stage, pretty much. Dragunov's idle animation fucked me over there. But I'm not doing anything, I should just, like, hold crouch. Fuck. Damn, you can see, that was basically the entire stage. The wall is right here. Like, if I did that right, if I canceled it at the right time instead of doing it early, we would have been at the wall. One side of the screen to the other side of the screen. Like, it's that good. And then you would do, like, Dragunov's wall combo is just back to while standing 1+2, I think. And that's pretty good damage. That's 34. But there's no reason to play Dragunov anymore. Like, that wall carry is so common now. And his damage doesn't feel as rewarding now. Because everyone does high damage now. And honestly, Dragunov is pretty honest. Especially if you know how his mix-ups work. Because a lot of them you can avoid. Like this one. That is super easy to deal with. Because the grab is super slow. So you time it for the leg. And then you just stand up. You just stand up. You crouch and then stand up. That's all you need to do to beat that. It's super easy to beat that on reaction. Like, his combo require, like, is so... It's so, like, this is, like, his easiest combo, I think. Damn it. Right, this is the easiest combo, I believe. 64 damage. Pretty good, pretty good. But, like, you could just play Josie or Lisa. You can even just play Paul. Who, Paul is hard, don't get me wrong. Paul does have some difficulty. He does have some difficult inputs, but generally speaking, Paul is easier to execute with than Dragunov or Lee, and has way higher damage. Also, more plus frames. You can play Bob, who has better damage. You can play... I was about to say Brian. Brian's actually really hard. Not even a joke. Gigas is another good example of a character who has high damage. But deservedly has high damage because he's pretty shit in other places. One, pretty slow. He doesn't have super fast moves. His best moves are his slowest moves. Excuse me. It doesn't have a lot of options. You can see how big he is. He's super easy to hit while sidestepping because of how big he is. Things that have very little tracking will smack him out of his movement. He doesn't have sidestep as an option, kind of like the bears. So instead he has good power crushes. He has the best Punisher, 10 frame Punisher in the game. Also good combo damage. 78 damage. It doesn't look guaranteed, but they can't do anything to escape that. This is all guaranteed. And then even if you do like the sample combo version, $65 damage, and it's not that hard to input. Low execution, high combo damage, weak fundamentals. That's how it should be. If you're gonna have a character with high damage and they don't have any good execution, they don't have any hard execution, they should just be, they should have worse fundamentals and just generally have really weak tools and be very specialist. This is seen in other fighting games. Characters like that are usually like grapplers. Grapplers tend to have that. They tend to have pretty weak fundamentals, but they make it up by having very unique tools that are only useful in certain situations that are effective for that reason. Like in other zoners in fighting games, they have strong fundamental tools for spacing, but their overall damage tends to be pretty small. Rushdown characters tend to have like pretty low damage as well overall, but with the really strong mix-ups, they're able to apply a lot of pressure. But yeah, that's just how it usually is. Well, I shouldn't say they have like the smallest. It's more like they have the mid-range of the damage. They tend to not have like the highest ones. Not really. But yeah, that's my analysis of Season 3. There's like something in the back of my neck. I'm just starting coughing now. But do I think it's going to change in Season 4? No. I think Season 4 is going to be a lot of Season 3, but worse. With the addition of the new moves, like on the trailer where it says everybody's getting new moves, it's going to be sick. I just think that everyone's going to be stealing a lot more of other characters' identities. I mean, Harada and the Tekken team have said themselves, I believe, like if you search this up, but they want everybody to be as similar as possible so that you can pick up one character really easily and just pick up another one and be able to play the whole roster of characters. And I think that's kind of dumb. The reason why we pick these characters is because they're unique and they do something that makes us like them, right? It's not just all character personality. Like, we like the way that they play, but as soon as you take away the characters, what the character's supposed to do, and just give it to a bunch of other characters, you ruin it. The instant that you give other characters really strong, fast, oppressive mids, that's the instant you take away Heihachi's identity. The instant that you take away really strong defensive options that really showcase like a person you can turtle really well, that's the instant that you take away Kazuya's identity. With strong mids like down forward 1 that has 2 strings, with down forward 1 2. What do you call it? Blue Spark Omen. Which is hard execution, by the way. Back 1 or back 2, I mean. And all its strings. Really safe at -2. You can sidestep afterwards. Yeah. Forward 3. Because of the property that you can, that. It really bugs me what they did with this game. What they did to the game. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to say. This video is probably really long. Almost 40 minutes, holy shit. Well, See you next time. Hopefully I'll have a more positive video. Maybe more some first attempts with some other friends. We'll see. Take care.